Sit back and get ready to have the most fun you ever had with an electronic device. All right, everybody, welcome out to the Get On With It Sports Show. It is Thursday, September the 4th, 2024. Jersey Johnny coming at you. With me, as always, is none other than Mr. RadioPete and Mr. Harry Lug Nutz.
Wednesday. It's today? Wednesday.
Did I say Thursday? I meant to say Wednesday.
It's okay.
You know why? Because the last show we did on a Thursday, and I just read.
You're usually late, but not a whole day.
You haven't
read. It is Thursday, so I got the date right, though, September the 4th.
The one word in the intro that you changed, you did not rewrite.
Rewrite exactly.
Between 2 weeks ago and today.
That's right. Like, he has to read that, too. Welcome on out to the Get On With It Sports Podcast. It's Wednesday, September 4th. And as always, is none other than Mr. RadioPete and Mr. Harry Lug Nutz.
Well, that's not on there.
Say hello, gentlemen.
That's not on there. Just the all right. I mean, I don't need it anymore. It's like a crutch, but I shouldn't read it, right? But imagine if it's Sunday, February the 11th, Super Bowl. Hey,
by the way, let's get some.
Welcome to Cake Corner.
Let's get some new music as a starting music, huh?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Yeah, you got a new disc
now. A new album out.
Yeah, disc. Yeah. It's 1993.
Did you put out a new LP? Did you?
Our CDs are available at Starbucks right next to Sarah McLachlan and the Best of Lilith there.
A new disc out.
Call it something, right? I mean, it's still an album, even if it's not an album, right?
It is. It's just it's.
What do you call it? Okay, we got a new download out. That's
a new album. Album is what
it's a new album. Yeah,
you said disc,
right?
Well, yeah,
I said LP.
Yeah, LP. It is a long player.
It is a long player. Yeah, that's actually accurate.
You got some new vinyl out. You're releasing a new reel-to-reel this week. The 8-track version will be available next month.
Somebody wants it. I'll get it for him.
There you go.
All right, let's get going. I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. This is your day. Radio.
This is your day.
NFL show. We got predictions to make. We got a whole new.
I feel like that T-shirt's only a day and a half old. I mean, we're ready to go.
The collar's still got a little. The collar's still got a little structure to it. So it's only
this is day two. This is day two.
A little bit.
There you go. So,
all right. Well, on a new shirt for this shit show.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, RadioPete's OnlyFans, RadioPete. And
there you go.
What is your handle on OnlyFans? Give yourself a little plug.
Handy Pete.
It's platinum members only.
Big Dickie Wong.
Big Dickie Wong. There you go.
Okay.
All right. I put on a new shirt for the occasion.
You did. You look like a 9-year-old who's lining up for school in 1979.
And I have to have my age on it so I can remember.
That's right. That's right.
You look down I'm 6 years old.
This is right. I'm 6.
And what is
number 9?
And what is your hat? Is it some sort of carbonated beverage?
No, it's a New Jersey. It's a New Jersey. It's a New York Giants hat.
It's a New York Giants hat. Right. It's a Frank Lautenberg hat.
Right, exactly. Now this is the jersey that
Christy Todd Whitman celebratory.
This is the jersey that the Giants will be wearing this Sunday in their opening game of the season.
Whoever designed them should be shot. It's horrible.
It's a throwback. It's inspired from a uniform that they wore in the late 20s, early 30s.
All right.
It's kind of like a hockey sweater.
I thought it was Greg Nettles' minor league jersey.
But there was actually. But they don't. They won't be wearing white or blue or silver for that matter pants. They will be wearing khaki pants.
Won't be wearing any pants.
Won't be wearing any pants. Well, it's no pants Sunday, right?
So khaki. Okay. We're still all right. Yeah.
Beige. You prefer? All right.
Oh, so it's not a military thing. It's just
no.
They're really going to wear beige pants with that?
Yep.
Wow.
And where do you see the helmets? The helmets are.
They finally listen to you, and they're copying your style for their uniforms.
There you go.
Does it have cargo pockets in their pants?
It does.
Khaki pants,
cargo shorts.
They keep a pen and calculator
and Crocs.
They're wearing Crocs
with spikes.
Crocs.
Yeah.
Like
Crocs.
They're called
Crocs.
they're Spocks. Spiked Crocs.
They're wearing Spocks, right?
Pointy
Welcome
Crocs.
to the new NFL,
Yeah.
sponsored by Spocks.
Spocks. All right, Pete, take it away.
All right. Well, no, we have our memes first.
Oh,
let's do our memes.
Oh, forgive me.
There we go. All right. So let's kick it off with the memes. We only got 8 tonight. We didn't go to 10 or 12. We only got 8. So here we go. First one we have is 5 extremely slow children playing.
Okay. At least they found each other.
All right. So, I mean, I was trying to figure out what it meant. I guess 5 miles an hour. That means go extremely slow because there's children
I think
playing.
it's
I don't know. Is that a restaurant or
Don Jr., Eric, Tiffany?
it almost looks like a barnyard with a table and chairs behind
It does, right? Yeah. 5 extremely slow children playing. That's
Yes.
all right. On that note, all right. Moving on.
Listen, they had to put that up because it used to be 6.
That's true.
But somebody drove through a little too quickly, and
now there's only 5
now.
Exactly.
It should have one of those things where the numbers can flip over.
Right. Just right.
It's been 0 days since an extremely slow child was killed.
Played here.
All right. Next one up, we have do not pull oil. I'm sorry. Do not put oil field clothing in the washer dryers. Anyone who fails to comply will be violated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should be.
I mean, that's pretty clear.
How are they going to be violated? Well, at least they're being told they're going to be violated. Yeah,
well, listen, this is the oil business, so
that's right. You fuck up a washer and dryer pretty bad.
Yeah. If they're going to be violated, I would assume it would be on the top of a new well.
Yeah,
just before it spouts.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
This is true.
Drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill. All right. Next one. For sale, corn flakes, chips, Weetabix, paper towel, just one. Slashy. I don't know what that is.
That's Slash's baby.
Slashy. For sale. There you go. And bread and flatbreads.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, is this like a price fix menu?
I'm thinking.
Right.
Can I get...
the waiter comes over. We're going to start you off with a nice bowl of cornflakes.
Does this happen before or after the violation?
Chips, Weetabix for the whole table to enjoy.
There you go.
Then a hot, wet paper towel to dry your hands, wash your hands off. Then a little bit of splashy. And we finish up with some breads. And if you don't like the puffy ones, we got flatbreads.
There you go.
I think maybe I think it goes from bottom to top, you know. I think you start off with
finish with the cornflakes.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's Weetabix or the cornflakes. Those are your two options after you're toweled off. I mean, the slashy gets messy.
Slashy does get messy.
The slashy is sticky, so you got to get toweled off. Otherwise, you'll be covered in.
And then you get your Weetabix or your cornflakes. Yeah.
How does a product get a name like Weetabix anyway?
Ask the British.
It's
it's wheat bits. So yeah.
Weetabix. There you go. All right. Moving on to the next one, we have doors open auto-magically.
I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
To a kid, they kind of do, and to the 5 slow children that were playing earlier, that is kind of magic.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Did you see the little the little video where Ewan McGregor, who plays
me and McGregor?
He's one of the Jedi in the.
I know. He's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, yeah. So he says that when he has automatic doors with the sensor, when he goes through, he'll do like the Force thing and wave his hand. Like he goes, every time I have to do that.
That's
so I like to do that too.
Isn't Auto magically how the lead singer of NXS died?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. But
nothing truly magical about it. But
no, there wasn't anything magical about that. No.
Well, I think he thought it would be.
There you go.
Yeah, it was not nearly as magical as he was expecting.
Not so much. No.
Some tricks don't land.
No. All right. Moving on to the next one, we have Guns and fine jewelry.
Normally, naturally enemies.
Right.
The Rodeo Drive of Western Pennsylvania.
But brought together here by this store.
So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but like if a thief went in there, bought a gun,
and then
loaded it,
to rob the place.
and then robbed the place, it's a one-stop shopping. I mean,
Yeah, my guess is that the guns are worth more than the fine jewelry.
Yeah, probably. And I think if you're going to rob a store, you don't rob a gun store when there's other people inside.
Well, and you can't rob a store with an American flag out front. It's against the law.
That's true.
Because you pull out the gun and go, everybody down, and then everyone else pulls out a gun and goes, no, you get down.
Yeah,
you got to do it at night when there's no one there.
Exactly. You got to just take your guns for the next place too. You get it there.
Right, but it's an interesting idea. Yeah. Go in there, buy a gun, and then steal some jewelry.
Steal the jewelry. Interesting. All right, moving on to the next one. This is a news article. Diner disgusted to find chicken in her box of chicken.
I hear you.
So, okay.
What was she expecting?
I don't know. I mean, she wasn't upset. She was disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe it was supposed to be turkey.
She likes the alternatives that she was given all these years.
Right. She was hoping for something new and exciting.
She loves pigeon and rat.
Exactly.
Well, they taste just like chicken.
They do.
Sometimes, but obviously not as good.
Not as
good. Chicken's not as good.
It's not. All right. Moving on to the next one. We have notice. This is the back door. The front door is around the back.
Sounds like a Yogi Berraism.
I think so. I thought that was funny.
What is that next to that sign? Is that a shower curtain?
Looks like a shower curtain.
Yeah, it's just
to the left of it.
Where is this? Yeah.
It's not a shower curtain.
It's
like a metal siding.
Okay.
I thought this was where you get your slashy.
No, this is exactly. Slashy's around the back.
Yeah.
Let's go see Slashy. He'll hook you up with some cornflakes
and some quote unquote chicken.
Yeah,
disgusting
little chicken.
Disgusting natural chicken.
Chicken. There we go. Gotta get my fingers there. Chicken. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. All right. And...
wait, let's do it together. You do one side, I'll do it.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
No, your hand. You use your other hand. Your other hand. Where's your other hand?
Keep going out,
a little bit further.
out, above your microphone. Right above your microphone.
Okay.
There you go. A little more.
A little to the left. A little bit more to your left. A little more.
There you go.
There you
go.
Down a little bit.
Right there. Ready? Chicken.
There
you go.
That was
okay. Yeah. See, over here, I can see my hand over here.
That was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah, that was.
Of course. And we will wrap it up with this last one here. Got pain? You deserve it.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
That's right. Yeah. I like how is it a marijuana store, a chiropractor? You don't really know what it is.
You don't know. Is it? Yeah. Exactly. Is it?
Yeah.
Is that like the imprint of that person's spine, or did something run like a bicycle run over them? Or
I'm thinking it's a spine, but I'm wondering if it is just like an outline of where it should be, or if that's her actual spine.
No, they put
her skin.
They put their oily clothes in the washer.
No, that's what happened.
And that's how they got violated.
Close in the oil field, and she got violated. Exactly.
Got violated by a
Slashy.
By Slashy. Slashy rides a unicycle with a very heavy knob on the
exactly. Tire. And he takes the back door, which is around front.
Well, yeah. Eventually, the back door is the front.
That depends on what Pete's OnlyFans page is doing that week.
Well, yeah.
All right.
I've been there on side door Saturday.
That's always fun. That's always fun.
You never really know what's up and what's down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know whether you're going to get that or chicken. It's
right.
We actually got in big trouble for side door Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We only do it via special or very special
request, and you have to be part of the Patreon.
Exactly. There you go. I like Pete. I like your headline, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Rod. No crap.
Yeah. Week 3, baby. Week 3.
What did I say? I said 4.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said 4.
They're going to the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah.
So Tyrod Taylor's taking them to the Super Bowl.
No, they're all going to board a plane together.
They're
Fly to wherever the Super Bowl is.
Going to the Super Bowl.
And sit in the stands and watch it.
They're actually going to the Super Bowl, but they're going to sit under the stands in darkness.
Just listen the best they can. There you go. All right. All right. Let's kick this off. Pete, get us going.
What do we want to start with? Do we want to start with our? Do we want to start with our predictions for?
I'm not
do that.
I didn't know we were doing predictions. I thought
we always do
it. Drafting team.
We always do.
You always do our predictions.
All right.
So
all right.
Let's kick it off with predictions then. There you go. So let's start with the AFC East. This one, Harry, you go first.
I know you guys got to start with somebody else. I have no idea what's going
Pete,
on.
you go first.
I'm still in the Olympics. I don't even know football.
Well, I have the preseason records here, and I know that doesn't mean anything, but the Jets are 3-0 in the preseason, and I think they're going to win the division this year.
All right, fair enough.
It's time for Buffalo to falter.
All right, I will concur with you. I'm actually going to pick the Jets as well.
Well, that all makes logical sense, and this is the NFL. So I'm going to go opposite George, and I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, Dolphins, yeah. That's a pretty good pick.
Yeah. It's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all. All right, cool. All right, Pete, to you, and AFC North.
The Ravens.
You think, huh? All right.
Yeah, I like the Bengals too, but Lamar's primed. He's hungry. Burrow's primed too, but we have to see if he can stay healthy. If either one of them can stay healthy.
Right.
But I think the Ravens are a little better team. A little more depth.
Little more depth. All right. Harry?
I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I can't stand the Baltimore Ravens, and I really want Joe Burrow to win a Super Bowl.
I would like to see him win one too.
I have to. You know what? You're gonna laugh at this, but I don't know. Something's been telling me the last couple of weeks.
Are you taking the Steelers?
I'm taking the Steelers.
You know how it worked out with the Pirates and me.
There's nothing like a week 2 quarterback change that can really turn your season around.
Well, that's what
really,
I
really pulled you out of that slump.
I'm going to take the Steelers with a caveat. All right, if Russell Wilson plays all 17 games, I'm not taking the Steelers.
Okay.
You do realize his backup is Justin Fields, right?
I think Justin Fields is better than he was on the.
I agree with you. I just don't know if that's going to be better than the Ravens, the Bengals, or even the Browns.
The Browns are not to be disregarded here.
No, they're not. I thought about that as well.
Good. Yeah.
Just something.
All right. Well, it's a bold pick.
It's a bold pick. There you go. John and his love of Pittsburgh.
There you go. I'll be out there next month. Cool. All right. Back to Pete. AFC South.
I'll take the Texans.
You will you?
Yeah, as I think we talked about, same, better, or worse.
Yep,
and Harry said CJ is going to be a little bit worse. And I think statistically you're right about that. But I think overall he'll be.
Yeah, they're still the best team.
He's still be very good. Division. And I think, the Titans don't have Tannehill anymore, right?
Titans don't have.
So they're not going to be their normal sort of regular season whatever.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville is whatever. They're not anything special. So I think the Texans are the cream of that crop.
Fair enough. Harry?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So do I. Across the board.
Right.
Texans happening there. And should I even bother asking the three of us what the AFC West is?
Somebody might want to take the Broncos.
All right. And would that person be one of the three of us?
No.
I do think Kansas City. I think Kansas City is going to continue to be good, but not mind-blowing during the regular
Yeah, they may not be
season.
the same juggernaut they've been.
Let's face it. If the Broncos win 9 games, it's a success. I can't see Kansas City winning less than 10, and they probably will win 11 with the extra game now. I think they still win this division. I don't believe in this Chargers turnaround just because you got a college football coach there.
No, I don't either. I think
they're going to be Broncos and Chargers and Raiders will all. This could be one division where everybody has a just barely above 500 record.
I agree. I don't think this division is going to be a shitty division. I think it's going to be a decent division.
Yeah, it's most likely
well.
We got 17 games now, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it's most likely not going to be a 14-3.
No.
And then a bunch of 8, 9, 10 win other teams.
Right.
I'll tell you this: if he stays healthy, though, Bo Nix is going to be Rookie of the Year.
You mean Box Nix?
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
All right. So we all agree, Chiefs, though.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the NFC East. Pete, last year you picked the Giants to win.
Yeah, I think it worked out pretty well for me.
There you go.
Because it kept my record even. I like to have balance in my life. I don't want to be too good.
Right.
So,
by the way, you picked the Jets last year too, and so did I. So,
yeah. Well, listen, it's and the same thing's going to happen this year, John.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to pick them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. How do you not pick the Eagles? You have to.
Well, there's only 2 teams in this division that you can pick from:
Giants and the Commanders.
And the Commanders, Commodores.
Yeah,
Commodores.
So Eagles.
The Eagles. Harry.
Eagles.
Do we make another bold pick?
Oh, I mean, go ahead and pick your Giants.
No, it's the Eagles are winning the division. There you go.
I think the Cowboys will be within a game.
Yeah, look, Cowboys do well in the regular season. I don't know if they're going to be.
Their number one running back is Zeke Elliott again. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think they're going to. They'll probably be in second place in the division, of course. But I don't think it's going to be one game behind Philly. That's
nobody runs in this game anymore. Yeah. But the Cowboys might be a 10-win instead of a 12-win team.
Fair enough. All right, Pete, NFC North.
I'm going to take the Packers.
Really?
Yeah. I like the Lions, but I don't trust their coach. Yeah. They made a lot of dumb mistakes, and I know they almost got to the Super Bowl.
No, they didn't.
But I think it's hard to recreate that year after year, and they are good. But I think the Packers are pretty good too.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's going to be close. I think this one's coming down to the wire, but
fair enough. Harry?
Packers, fuck the Lions. I hate them.
Where does this hatred for the Lions come from?
I just hate their coach. I fucking hate the bandwagon that everybody's on with them. Fuck them. Go Pack.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So, 60 years of mediocrity was not enough to bring you around to going, hey, maybe it'd be nice to see Detroit win something.
No.
But Jerkface gets on and goes, we're going to chew on their kneecaps. And you're like, fuck those guys. I hope they suck forever.
I kind of do.
Fuck Barry Sanders. Fuck Rodney Pete. Fuck Megatron.
Doesn't matter.
Nope.
And the coach you don't like was drafted by the Giants,
Well, Wayne Fontes was my favorite. Was the last coach I liked on the line.
Wayne Fontes. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
All right.
There are people who might have lived and died after Wayne Fontes was coach.
Hey, look, my references. I'm trying to be the Dennis Miller of sports references.
I'm locked ahead. Lions coach is Wayne Fontes, baby.
Yeah. I remember when Wayne Fontes was stretching that polyester down the sideline.
All right.
John, do you like the Bears?
You know what? There's been a lot of people that are picking the Bears to win the NFC North.
Yeah.
They really are. And I think they're going to be better, and I think their defense is going to be decent. But I'm going, and while I do still like the Lions to compete in this division. I don't think they're going to fall off that much. If they don't win it, they're going to be a wild card team. But I'm taking the Packers. I'm going.
All right, look at that.
Yeah.
Now for the most exciting division in football.
There you go. Pete, kick us off for the NFC South.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Yeah.
I think it's down to them and the Saints, and whatever. Throw a dart at the board here, but
all three of us took the Saints last year.
Yeah. So look, they have a known quantity at quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they drafted somebody who looked pretty good in college. If that doesn't work out, whatever their plan was, whatever their reasoning was, Kirk Cousins is not a terrible quarterback. He's probably amongst the also rans or pretty goods but not greats or whatever. He's right up there. So
gotcha.
You know what you've got with him, and build around that, or trade him by midseason and let the young kid take over. Whatever.
There you go.
I just the Bucks. What are the Bucks? Who do the Bucks have? Brady's not coming out of retirement. I don't think.
Bucks won nine games.
Baker Mayfield. They won the division last year behind Baker Mayfield.
Okay. Well, that's not going to happen again because it's Baker Mayfield. And I like Baker Mayfield, but he's not going to do it 2 years in a row. And Carolina's terrible.
So, Harry.
I don't know. I don't really care. None of the above.
Nobody's winning the NFC.
I'm not sold on a complete Atlanta turnaround.
No, I don't think they're going to be great, but I just think they're going to win the division.
Yeah,
all you have to be
they're going to win. They're going to win a bad division.
By them winning the division is probably the biggest turnaround from last year to this year.
Right, but I mean, the biggest problem they had last year was quarterback. So now, and they got it. I think they addressed that, and they
twice.
Twice. They addressed it twice. I think,
which said something about their self-confidence.
If there was an ounce of talent in any of these other teams, I would take somebody else. You know what? I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. Fuck it. Who cares?
Really?
This means absolutely nothing.
That was my second choice. That was who I waffled with. More than the Saints was Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's
added some decent weapons on offense. They got a new offensive coordinator, which might be an issue with Baker Mayfield, but they looked pretty good in the postseason, and they were better towards the end of the season, which I think carries over a little bit. So I think it's going to take Atlanta a year or so to get their feet underneath them and turn that disaster around. So I think Tampa's has a very good shot of winning that division.
All right, fair enough. I'm with Pete. Falcons are winning the division. All right.
We like the bandwagon.
I hope the Falcons and Lions win 6 games combined. That would be great.
Well, I didn't pick the Lions. I picked the Packers.
I know.
Yeah. You just in general hope the Falcons.
I'm sick of hearing about the Detroit Lions. Ugh.
All right. Moving to the NFC West. Pete.
I'll take Arizona. Oh, no. I'll take San
49ers. You picked the 49ers last year. I picked the 49ers last year. Harry picked the Seahawks last year.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah. All right, 49ers. Harry?
You put your trust in Geno. It's an honest mistake.
Well, the 49ers are a team that they're just so consistent. It's hard to I think I'm going to have to go with the 49ers. I think it's 49ers and Eagles in the NFC Championship game. So let's go 49ers.
All right, 49ers. And I'm across the board. We're the same on that. I'm with San Francisco 49ers. All right. All right.
WNBA playoffs. What are we doing now?
We're picking the 3 wild card teams.
Oh, okay.
So you can give me you can give me all 3, however you want to do it. Pete, who are your of those of the Jets, Ravens, Texans, and Chiefs AFC wild card teams first?
So it's how many? 3 from the entire AFC.
3 from the entire AFC, right?
All right, so not the Jets, not Baltimore, not Houston, and not Kansas City.
Didn't you pick the Jets to win the division?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't pick them as a wild card.
Right, no, that's what I'm just making sure. All right, so I'll take the Bills, the Bengals, And
Bills, Bengals, and
I'll take the Steelers.
Bills, Bengals, and Steelers.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think they're going to be pretty good. Not enough to win the division, but
fair enough. Harry.
Well, I'm going to go Jets, Ravens, and Bills.
Jets, Ravens, and Bills.
Solid.
Jets, Ravens, and Bills.
I got 3 teams coming out of the AFC East going to the playoffs.
I got 3 from the North.
You do?
Yeah.
So, I do as well. I'm taking the Bills, Ravens, and Dolphins. Are my
yeah, I almost went Dolphins too.
Yeah. So I got the Jets, Steelers, Texans, and Chiefs as the divisional winners, and Bills, Ravens, and Dolphins. There you go. Harry, you have the Dolphins, Bengals, Texans, and Chiefs as divisional winners, and the Jets, Ravens, and Bills as the wild cards. And then
so we all have the Bills.
So we all have the Bills. We all have
the Jets.
We all have 2 teams from the AFC North, right?
Yep.
We all have the Ravens and the Bengals.
Yep.
Johnny, you and I have the Steelers too.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't have the Bengals. I have the Steelers and the Ravens.
Oh, you got Steelers.
Sorry. And you both have the Bengals and the Ravens. And you have the Steelers as well.
And we all just have Houston and Kansas City for the South and the West, respectively.
Yep. That's it. Yeah, nobody else is coming out of those 2. So.
All right, NFC.
All right. NFC wild cards. Pete.
Arizona's tempting. I'll take the Cowboys because they're my team.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the Lions because I think they're good enough to get in. And I'll take the Los Angeles Rams.
And the Rams, look at that.
That's my bold. That's my bold prediction.
That's your bold.
I don't know anything about them, but I don't know anything about the Saints or the Bucks, other than they have Baker Mayfield, whom I like, but So I'll take the Rams.
There you go. All right, Harry.
Cowboys, Lions, and Rams.
Cowboys, Lions, and Rams. All right, and I'm pretty similar to you in what you said, Cowboys, Lions, and Rams. I'm Lions, Rams, and Cowboys.
Oh, that makes a big difference.
There you go. And so all of us have the Cowboys, Lions, and the Rams as our wildcard teams.
So all of us have the Eagles and Cowboys.
Yep.
All
of us have Lions.
All of us have the Packers and Lions going to the playoffs.
Right.
I think I'm the only one that has Tampa Bay going to the playoffs.
You have the Bucks.
You guys both have
Falcons.
And we all have the 49ers
and the Rams.
And the Rams, yeah.
So we're all geniuses or we're all idiots?
I have the Lions, Rams, and Cowboys. Harry has the Cowboys, Rams, and Lions. And Pete has the Cowboys, Lions, and Rams.
Well, that mixes it up a little bit.
This is true. All right. AFC champion. Representative in the Super Bowl, Pete? Who do you think?
I'll take the New York Jets.
All right. And Harry?
I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. Bold prediction. There you go. I am. You know what? I got to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going with the Jets too. I'm taking the Jets.
Wow.
The Chiefs will not three-peat. Chiefs will not be able to three-peat. So
not if Taylor goes on tour.
This is true. All right, Pete, NFC champion.
I'll take Niners. I'll take the Niners.
You go with the Niners. The Niners. Harry?
I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles, all right. That's the team you picked to. By the way, you picked the Bengals and the Eagles last year too.
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
You have the same AFC champion and NFC champion.
He's going to be right eventually.
Eventually.
We keep doing this podcast for 110 more years.
It's like being a Jet fan.
That's right.
Saying we'll get to the playoffs in the last 20 years. Eventually, we'll,
My NFC champion is the Lions. Actually,
look at you.
They're not going to win. They're going to win the wild. They're going to be a wild card team, and they're going to go to.
They're going to go to. They almost went last year.
Right.
They were a couple of bad coaching decisions away from.
They were. And okay, Pete, you have the Jets playing the 49ers in the Super Bowl. Who's winning?
The 49ers.
The 49ers. So the Jets come close, but they don't get there.
Nope.
Harry, you have the Bengals playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Bengals.
Bengals are beating the Eagles to win their first in their fourth trip to the Super Bowl. They're winning their first Super Bowl.
And in memory of Icky Woods, yes.
There you go.
That's a nice story, actually.
That's a nice story.
I'd be happy to see the Bengals win.
I would too. I have the Jets playing the Lions in the Super Bowl.
You're going to go with the Lions, aren't you?
I have the Jets playing the Lions in the Super Bowl. First of all, Roger Goodell his ears are ringing right now. But I have the Jets playing the Lions Super Bowl, and yes, I have the Lions winning.
Why would Roger Goodell not like the Jets and Lions in the Super Bowl?
Because he doesn't. Are you serious? He wants a Jets Lions Super Bowl. He wants another Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl.
Well, the Jets are New York, and the Lions are a big storyline.
I agree. It's not as bad as it wouldn't be as bad as if it was a Jaguars Cardinals Super Bowl.
Look, let me tell you something. If the Jets make it to the Super Bowl, the buildup all year round around Aaron Rodgers on ESPN alone will triple anything.
They're gonna
now. The only thing that the Jets might have to do is get Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to, once they're eliminated, to then endorse the Jets.
Yeah, ESPN will probably create a new channel just for Aaron Rodgers.
Absolutely.
Nothing but Aaron Rodgers.
It's
the Nueve. They'll create the Nueve.
Smith and Aaron Rodgers all year long.
Yeah.
And who's
because
the guy who doesn't wear a shirt?
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be allowed to have Rodgers back on again.
If it's the Jets and the Lions, then it's not two new teams, but two teams that haven't done anything in forever. Right. So is that a bigger sell than the rematch of, let's say, Kansas City and
San Francisco?
San Francisco or
no, the biggest storyline that you can manufacture, and it's possible, is the New York Jets play the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. That is the ultimate storyline. That, my friends, is drama at
that. I do have to say, yes, that would probably be pretty damn interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. Probably none of us are right, but
the two most annoying fan bases in all of football playing in the Super Bowl together. It would be just fantastic. A lot of drunk white people wearing green.
All right.
It'll be like St. Patrick's Day all over again.
The tie into like the Christmas season though, with all that green,
green and red, because everybody will be
green and red. Oh my God,
cold and bloodshot.
All right. Well, there you go. Those are our predictions. Those are our prognostications, if you will.
There you go. And we're probably will be very wrong.
Completely. 100%.
Did anybody have Kansas City winning the Super Bowl last year in our predictions?
Last year, I just redid it. So hold on one second. I can actually tell you in 10 seconds.
I think we went pretty rogue last year with our picks.
Me and Pete both had the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
You did? Okay, good.
You had the Eagles winning the Super Bowl.
I did.
Hold on. Pete had the Chiefs playing the Seahawks in the Super Bowl and winning, and the Chiefs winning. You had the Bengals. You had the Bengals playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl and the Eagles winning. So you went Eagles last year. This year you got the Bengals playing the Eagles and going Bengals. Right. And I had, no lie, I had the Chiefs playing the 49ers. I know that was a very big stretch for me. I know.
Nice. Yeah, you love the chalk, baby. You love the chalk.
I had the Chiefs playing the 49ers and the Chiefs winning. So
there you go.
Good job.
Good job, John. Good job.
Very nice. Well done, sir.
All right. We'll see you next week, folks.
All right. There you go. All right. Let's move on to Pete's baby, shall we say?
Actually, you know what? Let's do a little.
Oh boy.
Are they for real first?
Before we do that,
do you want to save that for later?
We can do that after. We could do that after, actually.
All right, we can do it after.
We got a couple comments in here from Dave Scardino. He said Detroit Lions over the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Ravens.
Yeah, and he says fuck the Cowboys, Prescott and McCarthy have.
Well, Dave, I can't disagree with you. You're right. They do have to go, but not this season.
Yeah, a lot of people are like the Ravens and the Lions. That would be
interesting. That would be interesting. And he also said, agreed, Harry. If the Jets are there, it would be insane. Yeah, I do agree that it would be insane for the Jets.
I probably wouldn't want to watch the coverage. I would get sick of it.
Yeah, that week in between would be painful.
Oh my God, brutal.
And how many idiotic, strange things would Aaron Rodgers say in that time period?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully he would go off for a nighty-night sabbatical in the pitch blackness.
Well, who knows? I mean, if Trump wins the election, he might be a Secretary of State by then. You know,
that's true.
Sorry, I can't play. I
got a thing. I got a meeting.
I got to go fix Israel and Palestine.
No, it wouldn't be anything like that.
You can't wait till after the Super Bowl. Nope, it's
important.
All right, so we're gonna do our new version of our football picks. But before we do that, I just want to say we are, of course, beginning with the season. We are beginning our new segment called Shelf Life, in which we look at quarterbacks and we have made predictions about who's going to get yanked, not because of injury, but we're going to get starting quarterbacks who are going to get pulled. And
by the way, just a quick disclaimer: this has nothing to do with Pete's OnlyFans page.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
That's a different.
All the yanking there is positive.
Yeah, very positive. So verified as we head into the season, these guys are all starting quarterbacks, and first grouping is pairing, I should say, is Kirk Cousins and Russell Wilson. We all agree that Cousins is getting yanked first. Bo Nix versus Daniel Jones. Harry, you have Jones getting pulled first. Johnny and I have picked Bo Nix to be removed and replaced with whoever his backup is. Jaden Daniels and Caleb Wilson. We all agree that Caleb Wilson will get the hook before, again, not because of injury.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb
Williams.
Sorry. I wrote Wilson and then Williams. And then Jacoby Brissett has been named the starter of whatever team he plays for. New England, yeah. And it'll be him against Sam Bradford Darnold. And we all agree that Brissett will get the hook first.
100%.
So
they want Drake May in there. They want him.
So we're all in agreement with the exception of Daniel Jones. Harry thinking Jones is getting pulled before Bo Nix, which might be.
He's on the Knicks bandwagon out in Denver.
It's not a bandwagon. Yeah. I thought, you know how I felt. It had nothing to do with Denver.
You've been. Yeah, I know you've been saying.
I've been a fan of Bo Nix since for 2 years.
Oh, yeah, you've been talking about it since last year.
Been a fan. Bo Nix is older. He's been a fan of Bo Nix since the 90s.
His freshman year in 2012, I thought he was great. Who was he playing for then? LSU or something?
I think so.
Somebody like
he's been on more teams than Kirk Cousins.
He was redshirted 8 times, and then
I heard the other day there's a guy who is starting his 9th season of college football.
Yeah,
9th.
Between not 9 years of playing, but between redshirting and COVID and all that stuff, 9 years he has been not an active for all of them, but a college football player.
Good for him.
Because of injury and stuff, he's finally getting it. I think he still has 3 years of eligibility left, by the way. But anyway, so as you know, we do picks on the show, and the last whatever eternity it seems like, we have allowed a coin to make picks and see if any of us would lose to a coin. And we have all on occasion lost the week to the coin. And yours truly last year came pretty close to losing the season to the coin, but managed to rally and pull it out at the end. So this season I decided we should do a little something different. And so we are going to draft fantasy football teams. However, our teams are going to be made up of 8 teams each, since there's 3 of us and the coin. So we won't be drafting players. We'll be drafting teams. And so we will decide a draft order, and we will do the serpentine draft that we love. And then we will pick our best 8. And the coin will be using, the coin will be doing sort of an auto draft. I got the numbers, the win predictions from The Athletic for each team in the NFL, and the coin will be using that list to choose whoever it's going to choose in whatever place.
Just like Barb from accounting, who's won the fantasy league every.
Exactly. Somebody who just likes, what's his name from What's Happening? The complex mathematical formula, and then whichever helmet he liked better, it was the team he picked.
All right.
Rerun or Raj?
Dwayne, I think
Dwayne did it,
yeah.
Dwayne did,
and then, so we're each going to pick 8 teams. Each week we're going to have 6 of those 8 teams. That's going to be our active roster. If that team wins, you get a point. If that team doesn't win, they don't get a point. If it ties, you get a half a point. And then we will be playing each other. We have a 15-week season, so since there's 4 of us, we each have 3 opponents. So everybody's going to play everybody 5 times. And we'll keep track of the regular season record based on that. And then when we get to the playoffs, there'll be a 2-week playoff. And whoever has the best regular season record is number 1. They play number 4. Number 2 plays number 3, et cetera, et cetera.
And then week 18 is the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
all right.
So let me see. It's up here. So the first week of the playoffs starts on Thursday, December 19th. That is the semis, if you will.
Right.
And then the championship week will be the games that start on Christmas Day, which is a Wednesday.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
So, and then third place will also be that week as well, Christmas Day week. So all the weeks start on Thursday with the Thursday games.
Gotcha. All right.
Everybody got it? So what you got to do is pick 8 teams. And
all right,
then...
let's start. Let's do it.
All right. So I'll be keeping track here and knocking off the teams. So what I think we can do to decide the draft order is, hang on, I think you're going to like this. Let me adjust my camera here.
So I'll go third and pick 2 in a row.
No. We're going to have fun with this.
No.
All right. So I have this dinner plate here.
Oh, God.
He put a lot of thought into it.
Let's
Let's do it. See it through.
Is that a design on the plate, or is that a leftover from you earlier?
No. It's like a cheap plastic thing.
Okay.
I got 5 Yahtzee dice.
All right.
So we're going to roll them, and then we're going to add them up. And whoever gets, we'll do the draft order based on the numbers.
There you go.
God.
All right.
So does anybody want their roll to be first?
I don't care.
I think we should flip a coin to decide who rolls the dice first.
Well, let's roll one of the dice to see who flips the coin.
How about this? Roll 3 times, and whichever one's the highest, I'll take that one.
Roll how many?
Well, how about this? How about whoever gets the highest gets to pick where they want to go in the order?
Okay. But
because it is going to go 1 pick, 2 pick, and then third picks, 3rd and 4th, right?
No.
No,
No.
1, 2, 3,
2,
4,
3,
and then
4,
4,
and
3,
then
2,
4, 3,
1,
2,
and
1.
then 1, 2, 3, 4.
The coin's picking
Hold
2.
on, you're both talking.
The coin's picking 2.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoever's fourth picks fourth and fifth.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
It's a serpentine draft. It goes back.
I kind of like the fourth and fifth, although you might not have the top team. I don't know. It's just
So
strategy.
what do we do if the coin gets the highest number?
Then the coin picks first.
All right. Well, unless either one of you wants to roll first,
Just go.
how about we let the coin roll first?
Coin
That's
goes
fine.
first.
Hold on one second. Before you do that, I got to ask you one question. How do we determine what team the coin is picking?
It's going to be based on the power rankings by NFL.
Oh, right. You did say that. You did say that.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
that'll be each week. That'll be their roster.
Right.
They'll go by
We'll be
rankings.
done with this by 9:30.
It won't take long once we get rolling. All right. Here's the coin's roll.
All right.
So we've got
Christ. Why don't you just roll
12,
one dice?
14,
Just roll one
17,
dice.
and 5. 22.
God. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go next. Unless
Pete.
one of you guys wants to go second.
Just go.
Go for it.
All right.
11,
6,
12, 13,
9,
14.
10,
14.
14. 22, 14.
Mm-hmm.
John, you're next.
You got it.
Harry's the winner. He can go last from last season. He's the winner from last season. Ooh, 10, 14,
7, 12,
15,
13,
18.
18.
So the coin, Johnny, then me.
Hold on. No, was that?
It was 18. Yeah.
Oh, it's a
It was
4.
18.
Okay. Yeah, 18. Okay.
And Harry.
6.
5,
Jesus Christ.
7, 8,
Come
9,
on.
10, 11.
11.
So the coin, John, me, Harry.
All
But
right.
you get to put the fifth.
There you go.
Well, I thought, aren't we saying whoever's first gets to decide where they want to go in the draft order?
Yeah, and the coin won.
So the coin goes first. This is coin.
So let's let
Pete,
the coin go first.
Coin, John, Pete, me, right? Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, go.
All right, so the coin
coin is taking the San Francisco 49ers.
That's correct.
Oh, we're going off of power rankings as soon as
Yes.
No, the draft order is going from the win total predictions from the Athletic.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And the 49ers come in at 11.4 according to them.
All right.
All right, Johnny.
Chiefs.
Johnny is taking the Chiefs. I will take I'm going to take the Eagles.
All right.
Harry? Oh,
I'm going to take the Ravens and the Bengals. I know it's probably not great strategy having them both in the same division, but
well, if you put them both in, you're guaranteed to get a point out of one of them.
there you go.
Or both of them if they tie.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Ravens and Bengals. All right.
Now Pete goes.
Coin is next, and they're next.
No,
Pete,
no.
you're next.
Oh no,
Nick.
that's right.
Who you
I'm going
pick?
to take the Jets.
All right.
All right. So now, John.
I'm up, huh?
Yep. Lions, Cowboys, Packers, Bills, Dolphins, Falcons, Texans.
No, he knows who's left.
I'm not playing. I'm gonna take.
Steelers are still left.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Giants are still left.
I'm taking the. Hold on. I'm gonna take the Packers.
All right.
Packers. All right.
So that means the coin is going to take the Lions. And has anybody taken the Eagles yet?
I took the Eagles.
He did.
So they're taking the Lions and Cowboys.
They're taking the Lions and Cowboys. Yeah.
Packers are gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Packers are gone. Cowboys are gone.
Well, it's my pick again, right?
So now it's John's pick.
I feel like I'm getting the fucking shit end of the stick on this.
You got 4 and 5.
Yeah, great.
Okay. And you're gonna have 8, and you're gonna have 12 and 13.
You're gonna have the tail end of the good teams.
I'm gonna be fucked this year.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the Texans.
Johnny is taking the Texans.
Pete?
I'm going to take.
By the way, Pete, we can't see you.
Yeah, I know my camera just crapped out.
Okay.
Hang on a sec.
It's fine. You can make your pick.
Got a hum, so we don't have dead air.
Who's Pete gonna pick? Let's see. All right, let's go.
I'll take the Bills.
Bills.
Damn it.
Buff.
All right, now I picked 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the Eagles are already taken. The Ravens, the Bengals, obviously. The Cowboys have already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, the Bills are gone. The Jets are gone.
Dolphins are there. Falcons are there.
Dolphins.
Again, I'm just reading down.
Texans are
Chargers,
gone, right?
Rams. Rams are still available.
I'm going to take
Seahawks, Saints.
I'm going to take the Dolphins and God, I already shit on them. I can't pick them.
Don't be emotional.
I'm not. I'm going to take the Dolphins and, the Falcons just play in that shitty division. I'm going to take the Dolphins and the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
God, right. my teams suck.
Pete?
I got all I got one NFC team.
Mm-hmm.
How many teams do we get each? 6?
8.
8. Only
I'll take
there.
the I'll take the Chargers and the Rams.
Well, you only get one.
You get one. You only get one.
Oh no, I only get one. All right. So I'll take yeah, I forgot I'm not on the end. All right, I'll take the Rams.
Rams.
I think I'm going to regret not taking them, but we'll see.
All right. 2. Maybe it's possible. Give me a second here. Just looking. Yep. I'm going to take the Bears.
Bears, how nice.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the Bears. All right. So now the coin gets 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking the Chargers and the Browns.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Back to me.
Back to you.
I'm going to get just garbage.
Cowboys are gone. Eagles are gone. Rams are gone. Niners are gone. Bears, Lions, and Packers are gone.
The Saints, Seahawks are available.
Saints,
the Bears
Seahawks,
are gone. Jacksonville, Steelers.
Jaguars, the Colts, Tampa Bay, the Raiders, Cardinals, Vikings, Titans, Giants, Patriots, Panthers, Broncos, and Washington.
Yeah, I'm going to go with. I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Nice.
All right.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to do some
damage.
Do some damage.
All right.
I think they'll win 7 or 8 games this year.
I'll take the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Harry.
All right, I picked 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to take Steelers are gone.
Nope.
Steelers are there.
Steelers are available.
Who's available? Let's see.
Seahawks, Jags, Steelers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Vikings, Titans, Giants, Pats, Panthers, Broncos, Washington.
Well, I got to put my money where my mouth is. I have Tampa Bay winning that division. I'm going to take the Bucks, and I'm going to take the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the Steelers.
It's a good pick, I think. Only because I think they're a good fill-in team. They're going to win. Some weeks they're going to have a pretty easy,
Yeah, I mean, not every team is going to be a division winner. Obviously, it's all about how many wins can you get out of them.
Right.
All right.
All right, John.
Well, you took my pick. So we got all right. So AFC East, Patriots is all that's left, right? Yep. AFC West, we got the Raiders the Raiders and the Broncos are left.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
AFC North, nobody's left. Yeah, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone.
Yeah, you're right.
AFC South, the Titans and the Colts are available.
Yep.
NFC East, we got the Giants and the Commanders are available.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The West, the Seahawks are available.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
North, the Vikings are available. In the South, the Panthers and the Saints are available.
Make your pick.
No, I took the Saints.
You did? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So the Panthers are the only ones available.
So just the Panthers, yeah.
All right. So that's a no. That's a no. That's a maybe. Yeah, there. Just go back. Nope. I'm going to take the Colts.
I think that's a good pick, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Pete?
No, Coin has to pick now, right?
Coin picks, yeah.
Oh, Coin, sorry.
So the Coin's going to take the Seahawks
Okay.
and the Raiders.
And then John goes again. John got the good slot.
All right, so this is my pick 7, right?
Yep. By the way, I'm going to wind up getting the Panthers, just so you know.
Well, no, you don't pick last.
I do pick last.
No.
No? Okay.
No, you pick.
Okay. All right, pick.
All right. I didn't know it was on the clock. Just got to go through it again. Patriots still available. Everybody in the Broncos are the only ones in the West available.
Yeah.
And Jags and Titans are the only ones in the South. So Patriots, Broncos, and Titans are it from the AFC. That's it. And we got the Giants and Commanders. Everybody's gone from the West.
Just
Johnny's breaking it down.
I am.
Milking the clock.
I'm taking the Giants.
Excellent. Pete.
Shit.
At least I talked during mine. It was entertaining.
I'll take
even if
the
just
Titans.
for me.
I'll take the Titans.
Tennessee. All right. Harry, 2.
All right. So we got the Commanders and the Broncos left. We got the Panthers. John took the Giants. We got the Patriots still available, correct? The Titans are off the board.
There's 5 teams left.
That's what's left.
Vikings,
right?
Pats, Panthers, Broncos, Commanders.
Vikings, Pats. Yeah.
Panthers, Broncos, Commanders.
Man, the Vikings got a tough schedule.
Put your faith in your
in my New York Giants.
I already took them.
I'm gonna take the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Patriots are hard to say yes to. No to the Panthers. So it's just the Panthers, the Patriots, the Vikings, and the Cardinals left? No,
Panthers,
you took the
Patriots,
Commanders.
Panthers, Patriots, Vikings, Commanders. Panthers, Patriots, Vikings, Commanders.
I'm going to take the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wow, I suck. I got the Ravens.
So Panthers, Patriots, Commanders. Pete first.
Panthers,
Patriots,
Commanders.
I'll take Washington.
Mm-hmm. So I got the Patriots and the Commanders. Oh, no, you got Patriots or the Panthers. I'm taking New England.
The coin gets the Panthers. All right, Radio Pete, who you going in with? Run off your teams real quick for us.
I don't know.
Okay, I got the Ravens, the Bengals, the Dolphins, the Falcons.
All right, hey, wait.
Bucks,
Let me
Jets,
put this
Broncos,
in.
and Viking.
Hold on.
Hang on. Baltimore. Who else you got?
I got it all written down. I got everybody written down.
I got the Ravens, Bengals, Dolphins.
Go slower. He types slow.
Cincinnati. Miami. Okay.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. All right.
Tampa Bay.
The
Jags from Jacksonville.
Jags.
As opposed to the Jags from Buenos Aires.
The Broncos of Federal Boulevard.
Denver. And
Minnesota.
The Vikings.
And the Minnesota Vikings. All right, Johnny.
I have the Kansas City Chiefs.
So Kansas City.
Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay.
Houston Texans.
Houston.
Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Chi-Town.
Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, high pick. Going out.
Indianapolis Colts.
Indy. I bet Indy's going to be better than we all think.
New York Giants.
They definitely won't be.
And the New England Patriots.
I think the Patriots might be better than we give them credit for, but we'll see.
All right, who do I have?
You have the Eagles.
I have the Eagles. Ugh.
The Jets.
Pretty good start right there. Maybe the Super Bowl.
Yeah. The Bills.
There you go.
Buff.
The Rams.
The LA Rams. LA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the Raiders aren't in LA anymore, are they?
Right. But the
all right.
but the Chargers are, so LA are. New Orleans.
All right. New Orleans.
Pittsburgh.
Pitt. All teams I hate.
The Titans.
Tennessee. And
the Commanders.
And Washington. All right. And the coin has
49ers.
The
Lions.
Go. Detroit.
The Cowboys. The Chargers.
Yes, folks. Most podcasts would do this off the air, but we're not most podcasts.
Well, but we have to pick our roster, so I have to.
Exactly.
Oh.
But we only have to do this once. I only have to know what break up the teams once.
Exactly. The Browns.
Browns, Cleveland. Nice choice. Coin.
The Seahawks.
Seattle.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
LV Raiders.
And the Carolina Panthers.
Okay. So
that's everybody.
Week 1,
Mm-hmm.
you two are playing, and me against the coin.
Okay.
Week 2, you and me, Johnny, and Harry gets the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Week 3, Jersey and the coin, and me and Harry.
Right.
Can't we just have it so that everybody wins based on how many wins they get in each week?
No, we got to have matchups. Matchups.
All right. Okay.
It doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter what team's playing what team. It's the points the team scores.
So all our teams get to play. How about a bye week?
If your team's on a bye week, you can put them on your roster, but you won't get it.
Oh, how many of the 8 teams do we pick each week?
6. You're going to pick 6 for your active roster each week.
Okay. And we have to do this right now?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so, because the season starts tomorrow.
Yeah, yep. I think we could. I think we could text each other our picks.
I can pick them right now. 7-6.
All right.
All right. Now I got one other question.
Yes.
We're picking 6 teams, right?
Yes.
Each week. What happens if we get to one particular bye week and one of the 4 of us, well, who cares about the coin, but one of the 4 of us has more than 2 teams that are on a bye that week?
If that happens, and I don't know if you looked at teams that are on the bye week.
I didn't. I just picked teams.
But it's broken up. It's broken up among the different divisions.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, I think week 5 is the first bye week. Let me just look this up real quick, because I did look at this. Mm-hmm. And the teams on the bye are the Lions, Chargers, Eagles, and Titans. So it's not the whole division the way it used to be.
Right.
But if you have less than 6 teams that are playing,
mm-hmm.
then you can only put in guys that are playing. Then you got to go with 5.
Okay.
I got 2 of my teams playing each other this week. So.
It doesn't matter. Total points.
Put them both in. So, all right. So let's do the coin.
All right.
So obviously the coin's top 6 based on the week 1 power rankings from Sporting News are San Francisco,
mm-hmm.
Detroit,
right, Dallas. Well, it picked in order, right? It picked in it kept picking in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So
it'd be the top 6 teams that they picked in order.
Yeah. So Dallas is number 14.
Chargers
are number 12.
How did that happen?
Cleveland is number 19.
Okay.
Seattle is number 24.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders are number 28, and Carolina is number 31. So it looks like who did we say? Cleveland?
It said who they're picking?
Yeah, Browns are number 19.
Right.
So they're
going to take they're taking
San Francisco. San Francisco's number 2. Detroit is number 3. Dallas is number 14.
Chargers are number 12.
Clippers are number 12.
So there you go. There's the 4 that there's 6.
The Browns are number 19.
And Seahawks are number.
Browns 20. Are playing Dallas though. Did they have Dallas too, or does somebody else have Dallas?
Doesn't matter.
They have Dallas, so they have 2 teams playing each other. But
you
those
could
are the
pick
power numbers.
Wait, you could pick 2 teams playing each other?
Why not? It's just
they're both on your roster. Yeah, you can put any 6 on your roster you want in.
Oh,
Doesn't matter
As I'm
because
saying, if you have two teams playing
this
each
is
other,
not. It's not a win. It's points, right, Pete?
no, it's which if you get
A
1
win.
point.
A win is a point.
Yeah, a win is a point.
Oh, okay.
And a tie
I
is a half. So if you have two teams that are playing each other and they tie, you'll get that point.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you play both teams, you're guaranteed 1 point.
Right.
Yes, you cannot get no points out of those two teams.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially you got the Vikings, Jags, and Broncos.
There you go.
And then I guess the Seahawks are 24 as their last team.
Right. But the order that I gave you them in is
how they picked. Yeah.
Is how they picked.
So they have San Francisco, Detroit, Dallas, the Clippers,
the Browns and
Seahawks. And Seahawks. So that's their 6 that I have to go against.
All right. Pete, who do you got?
I gotta see who's playing.
Everybody's playing.
Well, I know everybody's playing. I gotta see who my teams are playing against.
Who's your teams? Who's your top
I've
team?
got well, I got Philly.
Okay, Philly is playing Green Bay in San Paulo on Friday. What's your next team?
They're playing the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do this off the air. This is a lot of dead time.
Like now,
John, you know, I agree because I got to look at who's playing.
I'll give you my picks if you want them, because while you guys were repeating things, I made my picks.
Go for it.
I'll take the Ravens, the Bengals, the Dolphins, and Bucks.
And you got to pick 2 more.
Oh, I got to pick 6?
Yeah, I got to pick 6 out of the 8.
That's right. Why am I thinking 4? All right. Ravens, Bengals, Dolphins, Bucks. Who are the Falcons playing? I'll take the Falcons and... Ooh, that's tough.
Falcons are playing the Steelers.
Do I take the Broncos in an upset, or do I take the Vikings at home against... Who are the Vikings playing? Well, they're in New York. How are the Vikings favored in that game? Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll take Tampa. I already had them. I already had the Bucks. It's either the Vikings or Broncos or Jags. Who's Jacksonville?
Oh my!
Who's Jacksonville playing? I can't even find them on here.
Jacksonville's playing the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, I already had Miami. So, I guess I'll take the Broncos. Is that 6?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I got the Ravens, Bengals, Dolphins, Falcons, Bucks, and Bronx.
Yep. All right. So I got Philly and Buffalo. Commanders are playing the Bucks. Jets are playing the 49ers. Raiders are playing the Chargers. Who are the Saints playing? Saints are all right. I'll take the Saints. They're playing the Panthers. Pittsburgh's against the Falcons. Tennessee's playing the Bears. All right, I'll take the Titans and Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Rams are playing the Lions. Jets are playing the 49ers. And who are the Commanders playing? Oh, the Bucks. Do I have that much faith in the Jets? Probably not.
You picked them to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're going to beat San Francisco week 1.
Oh, all right. Well, step up or get off.
Step up or shut up. All right. Yeah, I'll take the Jets. Yeah. So I got Philly, the Jets, Buffalo, Saints, Steelers, and Titans. John?
I will roll with Kansas City. Green Bay. They're playing Philly, but it's in Brazil. So, Houston, and they're playing Indianapolis.
Okay, are you putting Indy in too?
I'm taking the Bears over the Titans.
Okay.
I'm taking the Giants over Minnesota.
So that's 5.
And my choice is to take Indy to guarantee myself the 1, or do I just
who are the Cardinals playing and who are the Pats playing?
Pats are playing the Bengals, and the Bengals are home, so I'm not taking that.
And the Cardinals are against the Bills.
Cardinals are against the Bills, but
it's not a bad strategy to just, on a team that you're unsure of, just play them against each other and get the 1.
Right.
Here's the other thing. Well, I think we should just pick every week, and whoever at the end of the year, whoever has the most points wins. I don't understand this matchup thing. I don't know why we have to have matchups every week.
We're not having.
Well, because you got to play against somebody.
No, you don't. We didn't. Last year was just whoever had the most points. So like,
in other words, if I have 4 wins and I'm playing Pete, and Pete has 5 wins, Pete gets 1 point for that week.
Right. But
right.
But you could, but I could also get 3 wins and win and get 1 point. That doesn't make it. That's not fair.
Got you.
No, though that's why. See, that's why you can't go by points, because you got to have a record.
So the point is winning.
But we've never had a record before with anything.
Yeah, we always had a record. Every league has been decided by the most wins and losses. This is just following.
Most wins and losses based on picks. We didn't go up against each other every week. It was just whoever. So this would be the same thing. Whoever has the most points has the most wins.
Just be.
Well, it's the same. I understand what Pete's saying is, like, if I'm going up against Pete this week, and I get 4 wins of my 6 teams,
you get 4 points,
and I don't get 4 points. I get 4 wins. Right. Pete has 5 wins,
but it's a win is 1 point.
No. You get 4 points,
but you're up against
Harry gets 4 or more. Then he's 1-0, and you're 0-1.
Right.
Yeah, but why don't we just have everybody pick 6 every week, and then John has 4, you have 3, I have 4. The coin has 5, then that's week 1's totals. The next week it's, this way we're not, I don't know. The going up against each other makes, my point being is that somebody could have the most points and not have the most wins.
Right.
Right. But that's why we have a 15-week season. So
right.
It
just makes it's a little bit more strategy as you're going up. Okay. Well, I definitely have to make sure that, hopefully my team is, whatever, I'm playing Pete or I'm playing you this week, or you're playing the coin, who they're playing and what teams they're picking, because you want to get that 1 point. So at the end of the season, the winner's going to have, could have no more than 17 points.
Somebody with the least amount of points or total wins is going to win I can just feel it.
Well, but the other thing is it's more likely to keep it from being a runaway, because if somebody scores big for a handful of weeks,
I think there's less of a chance for it being a runaway, because we're not picking teams. We're locked into these 8 teams that we have. So that alone brings much more parity, I think, to everything.
So why don't we do this? We've picked our games for this week, right?
Right.
Let's let that play.
Are you going with Indy?
I'm gonna go with Indy. Yeah.
Somebody wrote all this down. Okay.
Yeah, I got it all right here.
I'm gonna go with Indy.
So in other words, you could have 6, and then 5, and then 5, and then 4, and then after 3 weeks, you've got 20 points, and John and I could be, around 10 or 12 or whatever. We could be, you know what I mean? And yes, we can make that up, but the most you could really move up if we play each other is 1, because each week is only worth
whatever you think works. It's fine.
So, well, I was going to say is we got our picks for this week. Let's massage this over the next couple of days, and we'll announce on the next show which way we decided to go. We'll know beforehand. We'll talk, obviously, but on the next show we'll decide which way we went, and are we sticking to this?
Or you know what? We can just keep track of everything.
Yeah,
and then we can decide at the end of the season which way we want to go.
Yeah.
We can look at everybody's win-loss record and look at who has the most points and see what that. Because I understand what you're saying, Harry. You could, but if you have the least amount of points, overall at the end of the season, you're probably not winning every week.
No, what
You know?
I'm not saying the least amount of points. What I'm saying is that it's if I so whoever like person 1 out of 4, if they after 4 weeks they could be 4-0 with the least amount of points just because they happen to match up against somebody who they did slightly better than.
Right. That's the idea. That's the point of fantasy football.
That's mathematically very difficult.
It's hard, but it could happen.
To have the least amount of points, you know, all 4 of your opponents would have to have an even worse week than you, which could happen.
Two years ago, I was in a fantasy football league, and the win is based on points, right? I was 3 wins ahead of I won the league based on wins, right? And I was 3 wins ahead of the second place guy, right? But I lost because it was based on points, and the second place guy had more points than I did, so he won the league because it was based on points.
Right, but we're having a playoff,
right?
Like everybody goes to the playoff. It's just the win-loss record only decides where your seeding is.
That's all that the whole.
That's all that
exactly.
Does. I mean, this is classic fantasy football,
right?
Because if it's players, then we would take each player's points and add those up, and whoever had more would win the game against their opponent.
Right. Everything that we do during the regular season of this is irrelevant once we get to week 1 of the playoffs. It's just to determine seeding for the playoffs.
Yeah, everybody goes to the playoffs,
and everybody goes back to 0, and it's you win 1 week and then you win the next and then you win. So it doesn't really matter at that point what we're doing here. We're just getting there. It's just determining what your seeding is. So, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
It's a 4-team playoff. It's a hockey playoff.
We'll keep track. We'll keep just for shits and giggles. We'll keep track of everything just to see which way would turn out differently. We'll keep track of the wins of every total wins and the 1 point for head.
Total points is the first tiebreaker if 2 teams have an identical record.
Right.
Total season points, that's the first tiebreaker. So that may count for something, or it may be tiebreaker for first or second or whatever.
Yeah, because it's only it's 1 point. I mean, we could all theoretically we could literally all end up tied at the end of the regular
win-loss ways. Yeah,
win-losses. Yeah,
and you could have 2 guys that are tied in total points, and then there's another tiebreaker for that. Then it's head-to-head. But in other words, I was hoping that we would keep it close,
right?
Yeah,
by doing it this way. But we can keep track of everything, and if we get to the end of the season and go, you really don't deserve to be the 1 seed because you scored, 101 points, and everybody else scored more than that. Then if we want to decide to change it and change the seeding order that way,
we have to keep track of everything for tiebreakers anyway. So we just keep track of everything, and we're good to go, and we'll go from there. And we'll see where. I got a damn good feeling that the seeding that we're good, because all this is determining again is the seeding in the playoffs. I got a damn good feeling that no matter how we do it, the seeding is going to be pretty much the same, one way or the other.
Most points will probably be. I would think they would be first or at no worse than second.
Right. So,
and I may have done a really stupid thing or a really smart thing in that I've got of my 8 picks, I've got 4 that are in the same division, meaning the Ravens and Bengals and the Bucks and Falcons. So I could either look at that as, all right, I gotta, I'm taking one of those 2 teams out when they play each other in those 2 times every year, or I just pick both of them and guarantee myself a couple points. So
right, yeah. See, that's why that's where I think the head-to-head works,
right?
Because that that guarantee of 1 point might get you the win that week. You might get the overall win that week, and then your win-loss record goes up by 1, even though you might only score 4 points.
Exactly. All right, there you go.
Alrighty.
Back of everything. If we get to the end and go, let's change this, then
there we go.
Then I'm fine with that. All right. Let's do the other for real.
I think we should.
We can get the hell out of here.
And we can get the hell out of here.
What is real?
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
Pretty sure none of that's real.
You're not real.
For real, for real, for real. Yeah.
Are you for real? For real? For real? For real?
Are they for real?
What is real?
All right, out of the real, it's a football edition. Just quickly checking in, though, down to the wire. New York and Baltimore heading into tonight, half a game apart. I said Baltimore would run away with it. You guys said down to the wire. Minnesota, KC. Minnesota was +1.
Mm-hmm.
Harry said Houston would run away with it. They're up 6.5, so good call there. I said Pittsburgh would run away from St. Louis, and they're now -4.5, so that was terrible. And I think I was wrong about Baltimore, I guess, too. And Arizona, San Diego. San Diego's +0.5 heading into tonight's action. So
there you go.
There we go. All right. Are they for real? Better regular season record. Regular season record. Some of these are easy. Some of them are maybe a little harder. First up, Cowboys, Eagles. John.
Better regular season record?
Better regular season record. Who's more for real regular season?
Eagles.
Eagles. Harry?
Yeah, Eagles.
Eagles.
You mean compared to each other this year, right?
Yeah, compared to each other.
Okay,
yeah.
not based on last year's. Okay. Yeah.
No. This season, who's going to end up at the end of the regular season with a better regular season record? Not in the division or anything like that. Bears, Packers.
Packers.
All right. Jets, Dolphins.
Tough one.
A little bit tougher.
I like the Dolphins.
You like the Dolphins. I like the Jets.
Yeah, I want to say the Jets, but I can't. I got to go Dolphins.
Yeah, Aaron can get hurt. Falcons, Saints. I'm going to say
Falcons. Definitely.
Falcons.
And Raiders, Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
All right, I'm going to you're probably right, but I'll take the Raiders just to be contrarian. Okay. So college football, college schmootball. So, there's whatever, all the Western teams moved east and all that stuff. So the divisions are big and crazy. But we've got a 12-team playoff coming up at the end of the college football season. We are 2 weeks in. Who's more for real as far as having teams in the college football playoff? Which of these conferences will have more teams in the college football playoff? First up is the ACC versus the Pac-2.
The Pac-2.
Just Washington State and just Oregon State. But the ACC have a lot of
They don't, yeah.
a lot of great teams. So who's
I'm gonna say the Pac-2. To be honest with you.
Say the Pac-2. Because ACC could go over in the playoff.
The ACC. You're talking the Pac-12, which is Oregon State and Washington State.
Yeah, it's the Pac-2 now.
Yeah. Neither of them are ranked, and you got in the ACC, you got Georgia Tech, Louisville, Miami, North Carolina State. Obviously, Clemson sucks, but I think Wake Forest, Syracuse, Pittsburgh, you'll get more wins. There's a better chance.
You got Stanford too. They might be.
Yeah.
But this is terrible. This is like ranking for not ranking, but making the 12-team playoff.
Yeah.
But Washington State was good last year, right? Or no, Oregon State was. And
Oregon was. Yeah.
Oregon was.
All right. I'm going to take the Pac-2. All right. Big Ten versus the Big 12. Big Ten's got, I don't know who's good. Michigan State, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, USC's terrible. Washington.
USC's ranked 13th.
Oh, all right. Well, so not so terrible.
Washington,
Who else?
Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Well, Ohio State, Nebraska. They're not really good.
Michigan State. Who are we comparing them to?
The Big 12 has who?
Arizona, Kansas, Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Utah, Houston, West Virginia. I think this is a no-brainer.
That's the Big Ten, yeah.
Yeah, the Big
Probably
Ten.
the Big Ten. All right. So, and by the way, I want to give a shout out to Big 12. I agree with you. I want to give a shout out to Big 12 members, the Cincinnati Bearcats and the University of Central Florida, I think it is, Knights, because my son is now at Cincinnati. He doesn't play football there, but he is now there studying for his master's, and we have good friends whose daughter is a freshman at UCF. So, and they meet, I think it's October 12th for bragging rights.
You going?
No, it's in Florida, and they're traditionally better than Cincinnati. I don't have. I laid the gauntlet down, but I might have to pick it up.
University of Central Florida's in Orlando, right?
Yeah. Big school. Oh, they're both big schools. All right, and finally, who's more for real? More teams in the college football playoff: the SEC or the field?
The SEC or the field? I'm going with the SEC.
So the SEC will have more teams than anybody else.
Possibly. So there's how many teams total in the playoffs? 12?
12.
So you're saying that the SEC will have 7 of the 12.
Yeah.
John?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I'm going to say no. The field will have more, but the SEC might have 4.
I thought you were saying in the SEC versus like any other division.
Individual.
No, you're right. Sorry, John. That's what I meant. Sorry.
So
I didn't write it down correctly.
So will any other conference have more representatives?
Will the SEC have more than any other conference?
Okay.
Yeah, that SEC.
Yeah, sorry. I wrote it down. I wrote it down badly.
Yeah. I think the Big Ten will be close. Ohio, Oregon, yeah.
Alabama,
SEC.
Georgia.
Yeah, SEC. It's going to be close though. I think it's 4-3.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's within a game or within a team or
yeah,
so.
Probably.
All right. Do we have to talk about college football for the remainder of the season?
Maybe at the end.
Okay.
I may wear a college football jersey at some point.
We'll see how many teams go to the playoff.
Isn't it lovely though already to see Dabo Sweeney just looking like a real dipshit? I love it.
Yeah, he's
And Florida State, that team that you loved last year, Pete, already 0-2. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know. They got shellacked. They got shellacked in the whatever bowl they played in, right?
They did
2-0 or whatever the hell it was. All right, real quick, over under.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado 4.5 wins. They had 4 last season. They started off 3-1, and then they went like 4.
It's got to be over.
Over. Definitely over.
All right.
There you have one.
The Buffs over 4.5. I think he brought in like 60 new players again this year.
Probably.
But everybody says Shedeur is the real deal.
He looked pretty good.
They can protect
kind
him,
of a bonehead play towards the end of the game the other day, but
Yeah, I'll say over. I'll say they got to get at least a little bit better. All right, that's it.
He's got to win. He's got to win 7 or 8 games to become the Dallas Cowboys head coach next year.
I don't think he needs to win 5, and he'll be depending on what they do this year. Dave, if you're still listening, chime in on that. Do you agree with that?
That'd be great, right?
It would be. So,
Let me throw this at you real quick. Baseball, Arizona 17-8 in July, 18-9 in August. So they continue to roll. Padres 18-10 in August, 13-9 in July. Dodgers June 16-10, July 11-13. They were the best team in August, 19-8.
Yeah, they're getting healthy. They're the best team in baseball.
Getting healthy and coming back. So yeah, they are the best team in baseball. And I think that's all I've got.
And since June 1st, I'm just throwing this out there. Since June 1st, the third best team in baseball since June 1st has been the Mets.
Well, remember when I said the Mets have a chance of having a better record than the Yankees? Well, the Mets are only 5 games behind the Yankees right now.
Yep.
And by the way, for all 3 people who saw my story today on the Get On With It podcast social medias, Aaron Boone must have listened to me, because this just in, Clay Holmes is no longer the Yankees starter. They will have a starter, closer. They will have a closer by committee. So there you go, folks. Maybe, just maybe, he finally listened to me.
He was one of the 3 people that watched your video. That's what it was.
I think so.
Yeah. Which we got. Yeah, the Mets are. So the Mets. I mean, you have to. Everybody's. And yeah, I'm being the homer when I say it. Of course, I like the.
You were just hating on them a week ago.
I wasn't hating on them. I was hating on a couple of aspects of things that they were doing, but not in them in general. But basically, a lot of people are, saying, well, look what they did in April and May. Well, that's April and May. The last 3 months, June, July, and August, and we're now in September. They're the third best team in baseball. So.
Yeah, but they're chasing 2 teams that are
really good. I know. But
for that wild card, they're not that far behind. But I mean,
they're tied with Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm. They're half a game.
Well,
they're winning.
Mets are winning right now,
7-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, so they're up by 4, and they're still going in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more likely they'd catch Atlanta than they would Arizona or San Diego.
Yeah, that'll happen. So hopefully, but
who the hell would have said that until even a month ago? You wouldn't have thought they were going to get to Atlanta.
Exactly.
But they got injuries. Atlanta's got injuries, and those guys are not coming back like the Dodgers are.
After tonight, there's 22 games left. So
I just want to bring something else up of a serious nature. I thought this was a joke, but it's actually true. The Will Levis number 8 mayonnaise scented parfum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard about that.
Sold out within 90 minutes after it was released on Tuesday.
Will Levis mayonnaise scented perfume sold out in 90 minutes from its release yesterday.
This proves that Americans will buy anything. Now, I could understand if it was a Tom Brady scented Dijon mustard, or possibly even a
wait, hold on.
Cousins hot sauce.
Hold on. I got to get this straight because I didn't hear this. Was it a Will Levis mayonnaise scented perfume or a Will Levis scented mayonnaise?
It's a Will Levis mayonnaise scented cologne.
Cologne. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what is Will Levis is just endorsing it, or it's his name?
Well, it's what
he didn't make the mayonnaise.
No, it's what Will Levis smells like covered in mayonnaise.
The question that came to my mind, obviously, besides, is this for real? And then I didn't follow up on it, but I just assumed it probably was. Can anyone tell me what mayonnaise smells like?
Yeah, it smells like rotten eggs and oil.
Does it? I'm trying to think about
eggs and oil.
Just smell your armpits right now. That's what mayonnaise smells like.
It's just made of.
Stick your nose under that shit.
Eggs and oil.
Smells a lot like Speed Stick.
It's eggs and oil.
Speed Stick Ocean Surf.
Speed Stick is the only thing that'll cover up the actual natural
fresh
mayo du jour of your
Old Spice fresh
factory.
I have the Old Spice fresh scent mayonnaise.
Mayo Pitts Minetti, they call them.
Mayo Pitts Minetti.
Wow.
All right. Do we have an over under tonight?
Over under was kind of the
part of
Buffalo's win loss. Yeah,
we had everything. We had a confusing draft. We had dice. I mean, it doesn't get more exciting.
It doesn't get more exciting than that. All right.
I
Well,
said I'm hoping that this fantasy football thing goes well.
I'm excited for it. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how it works.
I think it's far more like fantasy football, where it's pure chance based on what you were able to pick. So
based on but you're part of what you're picking, because you're not just leaving those up. It's just you have to move things around each week. So, all right.
Basically, you get 2 teams you get to leave out every week.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I have the Vikings, Broncos, Jags. So that's that. It's really the choice is really who do you leave off every week.
Well, let me throw this little wrinkle at you, because rather than just repeat the same pattern as far as the weekly matchups,
right?
I changed some things around. So based on so
what's up next? In the bye week, we play Will from Schenectady.
Yeah, exactly. We brought Dave playing Dave
Scardina from Hackensack.
So I looked at when each of us play the coin.
Oh,
and that's where so Johnny plays the coin week 3, 5, 7, 10, and then he not again till the final week of the regular season.
Okay.
Harry plays the coin 2, 4, 9. So you have that 5-game stretch where you don't play the coin in the middle, and then 12 and 14. And I play the coin week 1, then not till week 6, and then 8, 11, and 13.
And how was this generated? Just randomly?
Well, I originally laid out because it's.
Was there
I started with John, so it was John against you, then John against me.
Was there some string and popsicle sticks involved? And
right,
chalk on the driveway,
copy and paste. But rather than just repeat the same pattern over and over, I thought let's move a few things around. So, there's a couple times where you play the same team back-to-back weeks, the same matchup, just to. But I thought it was because this is not what I was going for, but I thought it was interesting that we each have a 5-game stretch where we don't play the coin. One is at the end of the season, one is in the middle, one is at the beginning. And we each have like 2 2-week stretches and then a 3-week stretch where we don't play the coin.
So with the coin, they're going to pick their teams based on the current power rate ranking from that week. So if they have 2 teams that play each other, then they're automatically picking both of them if they're
right.
Yes. Yeah.
So
they are doing an auto draft on the power rankings.
All right.
Which it's entirely possible.
This might be the year of the coin.
It could be very interesting.
Because the coin is just going by power rankings.
Yeah.
All right.
So in that sense, we're actually going up against whoever the experts are at the Sporting News.
Right. So I feel good about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Athletic, you mean? Right? Or no?
I didn't actually think of that until just now.
The power rankings of Sporting News and or the Athletic.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, the Athletic, the win-loss predictions
the Athletic. Power rankings will be the Sporting News. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, power rankings will be the weekly roster picks from the Sporting News. So yeah,
there you go.
All right. I'm excited. All right.
Football starts.
Football is back. Football starts tomorrow. Less than 24 hours.
Taylor Swift is back tomorrow.
There you go. All right. On that note, we good?
Yeah.
All right.
On that mayonnaise-scented note.
On that mayonnaise-scented note, we will wrap up the show for today. We want to thank everybody for watching. For those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.getonwithitpodcast.com. That's getonwithitpodcast.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for the Get On With It podcast. And, of course, all of our shows are available on YouTube as well on the Logger Room channel. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch every other Wednesday night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host, Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music Podcast, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Riffonic, pretty much anywhere you can find an audio podcast, you will find the Get On With It Sports Podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy opening day of football tomorrow. And, of course, there's a game on Friday and all day on Sunday and, of course, Monday night. And we will talk to you in a
then
couple weeks.
Tuesday at 11 a.m.
And then next
Wednesday at
Thursday
6:30 at
and
night.
there's the morning. There's a breakfast game on Friday of next week.
Don't forget the Tuesday brunch game.
Exactly. But enjoy them all, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks, folks. Take care. Cheers.
By the way, the last tiebreaker for our league, if it comes down to it, is 12-sided die. Over under 6.5.
There you go.
And we flip a coin to see who gets to pick.
There you go. Now that's some strategizing right there.
Yeah, because you could end up with a lot of statistical ties.
This is true.
I thought it'd be an over under of a mystery pack of underwear that Pete got at Costco.
Well, look, you could have the same record. You could have the same total number of points. You could be the same head-to-head because you might have tied one week. Maybe you could be 2-2 or against each other, or we might. But when we run out of statistics, we'll roll the die.
Yeah. All right. Good night, folks.
Bye, everybody.